Hello guys, welcome to Filament Daily. Today I want to show you another demo project with Filament with roles and kind of two levels of roles. So I found the original job description of that while browsing Upwork for ideas, and this is one of the PDFs from the project describing this system of roles. So there are 5 roles: job seekers, mentors, recruiters, employers, and Fuse admin, which is super admin. But on top of that, employers have 2 levels. So employer themselves and then staff member. So there should be some kind of invitation system within the team. So we decided to implement that as a demo project in our filamentexamples.com, one of the latest projects called Roles with Invitations for Staff Members, and let me show you how it works. As usual, in this video I will show you kind of the main thing that you need to know, but if you want the full source code, you can purchase that as a part of filamentexamples.com, one-time purchase to access all the GitHub repository. Now, let's dive into how it actually works. So while registering with Fake Filler, I can register with various roles, but if I choose the role of employer, I sign up and I see a menu item called Staff Members. Then I can invite user, and then the invitation gets sent via email with accepting that and logging into the system. Now let's see the code. As usual, all of our Filament Examples projects are with GitHub repository with README instructions with tutorial how it works. So I will read you part of it, starting from registration. So we define the enum of role, and then we have custom registration form, custom page in Filament, which we extend with one more function on top of the existing functions. Also, we customize the email form component for the invitations. We'll get to that in a minute. And then we define the role form component, allowing to choose from the roles as a radio button, except for the super admin value. And again, registration form looks differently if we have session invitation email. Now, after registration, if we have invitation, then we mark that as kind of consumed, used invitation, and let the user in. Then we register that in the admin panel provider as custom registration page. And then we have separate staff member resource, which I've shown you just now. In the table, we have header actions to invite the user with a modal window form with just one email input, and action to create the invitation in the database, then send the actual email and show the success message on the page. Also, we define who can see that menu item in can view any inside of the resource. It's optional, you can do that in policies, but we just did it inside of the same resource. And here's the code of the email invitation with signed route to invitation accept, which is then resolved by invitation controller here, putting that invitation email into the session, which we've seen just a minute ago, redirecting to login URL in case of the error, but in case of success, we'll redirect to the dashboard. So this is kind of the summary of the code, but even while reading that, I understand that only after looking at the details yourself and kind of clicking around and debugging, you would understand the different parts and how they work together. So yeah, it may be not the best sales pitch for me actually, but you can get all the source code in the list of filamentexamples.com. And if you have any questions or something is unclear about how that feature works, of course we can discuss in the comments below, and of course I can shoot more videos on YouTube to explain various details. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.